Hello, this is Red Wizard 52, and this is a relaxing let's play of Dragon Age Origins, episode 13. And we are still in Lothering. Our family, the Kuzlins, were attacked. We were initiated into the Grey Wardens because of the Darkspawn Blight. And we went to Ostagar and participated in a battle against the Darkspawn, and that battle did not go well, and we retreated to Lothering, which is right here. Yeah, Ostagar is, let's see, the Brazilian outskirts. Where's Ostagar? Huh. Smith's Hut. Okay, so we've actually made I think there's Ostagar. So we actually took this Imperial Highway pretty far north. I wish there was a scale. That'd be cool. We can tell like how far we actually, traveled. So we have some missions to do here in Lothering still. Infected bears. Find the orphan's mother. We need to get out of Dane's refuge and see where those things are. See, not all spirits of the... Oh, can't read it.
Smell of the Darkspawn, they keep telling me.
Don't be an idiot. There aren't any Darkspawn here. Yet, anyhow.
I actually found some Darkspawn. Yeah. There was some Darkspawn. Sara's corpse and the Chanter's Brother is probably where the bears are. So let's go find that corpse. Excuse me. This windmill is very cool. I guess the time never actually changes. There's no sunset, which is kind of sad. We'll get to fight some wolves, I think. I'm not too afraid of these wolves. Let's see, attack there. Maybe, Liliana, you bring out your bow. And attack there as well. And I think it's best if okay. Make sure everything's going okay. Alright. Crippling shot, okay. Just watching to see what they're doing. Oh, I guess I'm not doing anything right now. Maybe switch back to daggers and attack. I like how she's using a lot of her spells. There's a lot of wolves. What's the shield cover do? Is this just for missile weapons? Deflecting missile attacks. So I don't need that on. Shield pommel. Uh-oh. This guy's always dying. I wonder why. I have to figure out why Stin is always dying. He has a lot of hit points. What? Liliana died? I didn't see that coming.
So be it.
Alright.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
Okay. Let's investigate this corpse here.
Going.
You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. That's sad. Wonder who killed her, the wolves or the Darkspawn? I think she was retreating from the Darkspawn. So now we need to go look at these infected wolves. I mean, bears. Infected bears. How are we doing on levels? Still a ways to go. 2,781. We have, okay, that'd be 219, 1,219, 1,719. Okay. These bears are going to hit hard, I think. Let's concentrate on one bear. That bear. Actually, crossbow. Okay, Eindar, you need to switch back to your sword and shield and attack. Horror on that. I don't know what horror does. What does it do? Okay. And then Sten. Even though you've been dying left and right, why not go and get into the battle? Eindar. Shield bash. That bear. Okay, Sten. Get here. Okay. It's been a lot better than the other battle. All right. I don't know if you can hear this little kitty in this room bothering me. Let's see. No loot. Okay, I think that's it for Lothering. Let's see. Return. Okay. Gonna go back to the Chantry. Tell them we've taken care of the bears. And we need to tell this poor cat. Tell this poor orphan boy that he's an orphan. Because either the wolves or the darkspawn got his mom. I think that she was running from the darkspawn, and then the wolves caught her because, you know, she was wounded by the darkspawn. That's my theory.
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Qunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight, or that they are female?
Either.
It's interesting. So
I am not truly a woman to you. It is good to know.
So the Qunari are kind of sexist. I see.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
All right. About this kid.
So many strangers are about now.
Okay, where do I turn in this other quest? Oh, I guess I turned in both. That's interesting. All right, so we need to make a decision. Where to next? So I need to go over here to the wide open world. That's where we're gonna go. Did I get anything cool? Have all sorts of stuff. I should sell some of this extra equipment. So weapons, we have some extra weapons. This is Oathkeeper. This is pretty cool. Steel. Where did I get this? Tier 3 longsword. This is better than my family sword. Plus 1.5 armor. Okay. I hate to say it. I want to use my family sword, but that's better. But armor. So we have a barbarian helmet. This is the best shield I have. Okay. No amulets. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the tavern one more time and do a little bit of inventory management, and then we're going to go. Dwarves have no formal religion. That's interesting. Where's this? Okay, there he is. Help this guy out with some poison and barlin.
I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you got. Okay. What can we sell? Soul rock coating, acidic coating, death root extract, lesser spirit balm. That's interesting. Warmth balm. Increases the user's resistance to fire damage. Okay. Grease trap, glamour charm. I think you have to put those on your weapons. Okay, we don't need these 3 daggers. Let's sell them. Yeah, all 3. Greatsword. Yeah, let's sell it. Sell. Gonna keep the family sword. Sell that. Sell that. Sell both of these. Yeah, everybody has a bow, I think. Hope I'm not gonna regret that. Let's see, what else? So now armor. Don't need this. Studded leather armor. Don't need that. This blood dragon plate is really hard not to sell. Warden Cruciate, I kind of want to keep that just because it seems like it's a unique item. Small shield, sell. Templar shield, Kuzlin shield, I'll keep that. Clothing? I don't know why we would keep that. I might keep it, I'm not sure why. It seems unique for some reason. I'm gonna keep all of this stuff for now. I wonder who likes Golden Scythe. Small carved statuette. Who would like the small carved statuette? Let's see. Keep these crafting materials. Okay, we're good. We're gonna leave now. How much gold do we have? 10 gold. Oh, we need to buy some injury kits and some.
I still don't have food to sell.
All right, let's see. Okay, health poultice. I want. Well, I don't want to. I want to buy. I want. Oh, he only has 1. I'll take that too. Take all 3. Why not? Injury kits. Don't really know. Ale, a gift. Buy that. Golden rope necklace. Ooh. I'll buy that. I have an idea. I'm gonna give that to someone. Shiny gold ring. I'll buy that. Let's rock solve. Increases the user's armor and physical resistance, but decreases movement and speed. Okay. Anything? Amulet of Accord. That's pretty cool. Plus 10 physical resistance. That seems like it's useful. I'm gonna buy it. This is Iron Ring. Not gonna buy that. War Paint of the Vanguard. Oh, I need to come back and get this stuff. I hope I can. I don't want to spend all my gold right now. Thorn of the Dead Gods. This looks pretty awesome. It's very expensive though. Lightning Rod, 3 gold pieces. Does Morgan use a staff? Okay, what's gold for if you're not going to spend it?
Food to sell.
Show me what you got. So we're going to buy. We're going to buy Thorn of the Dead Gods. And we're going to buy Lightning Rod. I just spent a lot of money. Thorn of the Dead Gods. Well, I can actually read a codex entries about that. Let's see. Items. In the moment that it struck, the blade of the Grey Warden who killed Toth, Arch-Demon of Fire, shattered in 3 pieces. After the Battle of Hunter fell, the Wardens carried their fallen brother to Weishaupt for a hero's burial, but the broken pieces of his sword were left behind. For years the shards lay forgotten on the battlefield. Steel became etched with the corrupted blood of the dead god. They were eventually discovered by a Neveron woman searching among the bones for a sign of her lost son. She sold them to a blacksmith, not knowing what they truly were, for 10 bits. The smith, however, knew that he had purchased more than scrap metal and fashioned the shards into 3 identical daggers, the thorns of the dead gods. They left his hands and were scattered to the far corners of Thetis. But everywhere they went, the thorns left misery and loss in their wake. The woman who unearthed them died soon after the plague. The smith fell into his forge. Each person who has wielded one of the thorns, even briefly, has died in all. That's creepy. Are they cursed? For serious? I don't know. I mean, from the point of view of game mechanics, they seem pretty good. I kind of feel bad giving it to Liliana. But we're going to give her one. Are these both the same? Enchanted Dagger. Enchanted Dagger. Tier 2, 4 point, plus 4 attack. Plus 4 attack. There we go. What does it look like? Oh, that's pretty cool. Thorn of the Dead God. Nice. I like that. That dagger right there. Looks more like a short sword than a dagger, to be honest. Let's give her a gift. Let's see, where are the gifts at? Accessories, armor, weapons, just everything. Where can I find this golden rope necklace? Shiny gold ring. Here, let's give her the golden rope necklace.
Oh, how dear of you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Let's give Stin some ale.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Okay. Small carved statuette. A robed woman. I could give it to Liliana, but I don't expect that she's really going to care for it. But I've given everybody else a gift, so why not try to make her happy too? Maybe she would like this spirit. Let's see. I don't know. Who would like a spirit? I don't know. Let's give her this carved statuette.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
All right. You're welcome. Okay. Let's get going.
Should go out to the dwarves. They're safe from all these darkspawn, I bet. Living underground, that's the way to go.
They won't let you in. You'll be out of luck at their door, holding out your hat. Bastard greedy dwarves.
Man. Racist. How do they assume all dwarves are like that? I guess that is the fantasy trope. The dwarves are greedy and stuff, but yeah. Just play. Okay. Alright, 2 of these people? More refugees? Okay. Wonder if I should stop in my camp.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh no, we're gonna whoop these guys, and they're kind of innocent. What are you gonna do? Sorry. This sucks. It's kind of like innocent peasant people. Horror. Let's see. I guess go after this guy. This sucks. Just mowing down these guys. How's this Thorn of the Dead God working out? I really have to figure out why. I wonder if I'm going to get thrown out of Lothering after this. They learn I slaughtered an entire group of refugees. They're probably not going to take kindly to me.
That shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
Not my finest hour. I mean, they're basically hungry refugees just picked a fight with heavily armored adventurers. Never ends well. Alright. It's really hard for me to pass up stuff like this. Like, I know I could harvest that, but I think I've already harvested it. Alright, Lothering. Here, let me get a good look at it before I go. Farewell, Lothering. Farewell. You're a nice town. So we should probably go to camp. Yes. Strength increases the damage a character inflicts with physical attacks. It also influences a character's ability to hit enemies and wear armor. Well, that's interesting. That's clearly the Archdemon, right? Was it missing an arm? I think it was missing an arm. Or a leg, I should say.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
It's scary. The Archdemon, is that a dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. Are there any other... No, I'm going to say I'm not frightened. I screamed like a little girl. Duncan said he thought I had someone in my room. Not embarrassing at all. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
All right. All of your party's injuries are healed when you return to camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making it an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. Awesome. All right, let's have a talk.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was your life like in the Chantry Cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation.
That sword looks
In the
cool.
cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Condescending? How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I don't really want the Maker looking in on me anyway. What did you say to them? I prefer your ideas to the ideas of the Chantry. But you must earn the Maker's blessing. I like this one.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
All right. Oh, I got some +2. Cool. So she's what does she have over here? Looks like there's some cheese and a bow, and there's like a lyre, a weird 3-necked lyre. Some can. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents. 1, 2, 3, 4 tents. We have a quest over there. We have our dog. Oh, can you talk to Fafhrd?
Oh, why you little?
Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again? Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
That's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. It's just a warning. He could have taken your hand off. Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson. I kind of like that. Let's see. Let's see. That's hardly any blood drawn.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Oh, did I hurt his feelings? I'm sorry.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
If you've had it and didn't know, it probably was tasty. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
I actually appreciate these dog conversations. So we've had a conversation with Alistair. We've had a conversation with Liliana. Now let's talk to Sten. Sten is anxiously, pacing.
Why are we stopping?
I would like to talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you all right? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay. I've never seen a quarry before. Tell me.
No.
No. Okay. Why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
I like that. That's pretty a little hostile, aren't we? You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you fought? What made you decide to become a soldier? Why would the Qunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. We are how my people know the world.
Oh, okay. Doesn't that make your view of... I don't understand that. Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed? You didn't really answer my question. I know he's fought in a war, but I guess I'll say that.
No, I didn't. I have always fought in war, human.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Naturally, the natives didn't want to give up their land.
It is not the native humans we fight.
Who then?
The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats, even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. And always there is the Imperium and the Tal Vashoth.
What are Tal Vashoth?
I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
Never mind, let's keep moving.
As you wish.
Okay. Guess he approved. So it looks like we have a quest here.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Ward? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let's see your wares, Bodon. Have you been following us?
I can see why you might be suspicious, being a Grey Warden and all. Were I in your shoes, I would feel the same way. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
Let's see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
All right. Flask's Tome of Physical Technique. Oh man, wish I could get all of this stuff. I just can't afford it. Blood Dragon Plate. What's this? +2 dexterity. Nice. So much stuff. Don't even know where to begin. I'm going to hold off. Hopefully he doesn't go away. What's his backpack? This pack is designed to distribute weight evenly, letting explorers fight unfettered, even while carrying large quantities of gear. Each backpack purchase automatically increases inventory by 10. Alright. There's just so much there.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Let's see.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods
I didn't mean to X out that last time.
And with your discount.
Let's see, there's just a lot here. An axe, really cool. I need to equip that lightning rod for not Liliana, Morgan. So let's see. Got the Blood Dragon Plate. That's cool. All sorts of these. I still don't know what Fat Loot. I still don't know what these runes are. I haven't found an enchanter yet. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to go through this just now. What's this quest?
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Oh, cool. What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Alright. I want some enchanting gun.
Enchantment!
Alright. Oathkeeper. Let's put some in this journeyman rune there. How does this work? Okay. I just, while Bodon is a well-stocked merchant, his boy Santa offers something more valuable. He can engrave runes. Okay, so basically, I completed a quest. Oh, that's cool. Now my sword has lightning on it. That's awesome. I like that. All enchantable items in the party, including those currently equipped, can be upgraded by an enchanter, so long as you also have runes available. Okay. This reminds me I need to go to Morgan, and I need to give her this lightning rod. That looks really cool. I like that. Okay. What else can I?
Enchantment?
Yes.
Enchantment!
Okay. Can I replace this? I'm not gonna do that. I wonder why. Oh, I guess I can't. I can only enchant certain weapons. So this can't be enchanted, I guess. If I do this and I go to the enchanter.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
What's this? Okay, no. So it looks like only certain weapons can be enchanted. Alright, let's go talk to Morgan. What is this stuff? Over potions? That's pretty cool. Just a really strange tent. She's a wildling. Scrolls? Very cool.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Okay. Your mother's been doing this for a long time then.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Okay. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
It's so cool. I mean, even this is an old game. I'm impressed by how the landscape is flickering with the heat waves coming off the fire. Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Okay. I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Okay. By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you? Yeah, I think I'm going to say that. These are like, siding with like the chantry, which seems kind of like a totalitarian police force. And isn't that sort of magic open to abuse? That might be an interesting question. That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved. I'll say that.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. That's hilarious. Let's see. That would just make you angry, I think. I think your abilities sound quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
All right. Oh, look at that. +6. I know like a romance element is part of this game. So yeah, looks like I'm romancing Morgan. Okay. So how do I get out of this camp? Let's see. All right, let's go to the world map. Well, I'll take this quest too. What's this quest? Levy Dryden.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I am Eindar. I've never heard of you. Duncan never mentioned you. Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles. You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
How did you know
It's
Duncan?
a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden. Some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Okay. Go on, I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the King. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest day of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The King himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardland's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
I'm reading a novel about this right now. I thank you for your part in bringing the Wardens here. Duncan was an easy man to like. Why were the Grey Wardens cast out by Ardland? Marek rescinded the decree just like that. Let's see. Why were the Wardens?
People say it's because the Wardens have become terribly unpopular. Just soaking up tires and not doing a bleeding thing for the kingdom. I say that's bollocks, as recent events have shown.
Duncan was an easy man to like.
That he was.
Thank you for your part. Oh, what promise to
As
Duncan?
you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Ardland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next? Oh, that's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Ardland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
All right. I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what?
Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I've never heard of Soldier's
No
Peak.
one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ardland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. Let's go to Soldier's Peak. What do you need from me? Maybe ask about this.
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Awesome. History of the Drydens. Sophia Dryden. Man, we got a lot of codex entries. Let's see. Characters. Where's Sophia Dryden? King Kaelin, Sir Cothran, Duncan, Morgan, Loghain, Sten, Liliana. Sophia Dryden. Wow, that's a lot. Sophia Dryden is Ferelden's light and her most brilliant jewel. Nothing on this earth can ever quench her fire. Arlessa Sophia Dryden was the young Arland's rival for the throne of Ferelden. Dryden was a strong and charismatic leader with much support from the Benorn. When Arland finally won the crown, Dryden refused to relent. she pushed her claim, was caught and accused of treason. Her sympathizers continued to support her, however. In order to appease them, Dryden was spared execution and forced to join the Grey Wardens instead. So, she was going to be queen? That's pretty interesting. Dryden survived the joining and dazzled the Grey Wardens at Soldier's Peak with her leadership skills and charm. She eventually rose through the ranks to become Warden Commander of Ferelden. Before Commander Dryden, the Grey Wardens were seen as a relic of an older time and an unnecessary drain on the nobles' coffers. Dryden, through her political connections, reinvigorated the Wardens and rapidly increased their numbers. In the meantime, King Arlen proved himself a devious king, willing to go to brutal lengths to silence his opponents. Arlen's reign of terror grew worse with each passing year, and some of the bonds approached Commander Dryden in desperation, begging her to intercede. She agreed, and thus the rebellion against King Arlen born. Arlen learned of the rebellion and took steps to end it. He publicly suspended all tithing to the Grey Wardens and declared that they were no longer welcome in Ferelden. Some of the Wardens, mindful that they were supposed to remain politically neutral, felt disgraced by Dryden's involvement in Ferelden politics and left her side even as the king's forces lay siege to Soldier's Peak. The siege took months and ended with Sophia Dryden's death. From the personal files of Levi Dryden, merchant. Interesting. So I guess we have some decisions to make. Whoops. Yes. I'm gonna have Eindar, Liliana, Morgan, and Sten. I'm gonna keep them for now. Actually, I'm gonna leave Sten. I'll bring my dog. Why not? I don't want him to fall behind. Okay, so where should we go next? Redcliff Village, Frostback Mountains, a range of dramatic peaks stretch across western Ferelden, forming a natural border with Orlais. Brazilian outskirts, Lake Callahan Docks, Bon Lawrence Lands, Soldier's Peak. Alright, so let's just... So we're currently... I guess we're like right over... Like here's Lothering, right? So... Where would we go first? I guess we'd go to the Brazilian outskirts first. I mean, why not? Actually, I kind of want to go to Redcliff first. That seems like the right place to go. Because, yeah, we need the support of the Ferelden nobles, and I think that the Arl of Redcliff is an important figure. Ooh, what's this? We have a fight. Alright. Gentle path? Where's this fight at?
You have coins, stranger? The doors of Mar closed off. Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Let's see this discount of yours. A lot of stuff, but we don't have enough gold right now. Oh, Silver Sword of Mercy. I think that's clearly a painting of the Rebel Queen. This painting portrays the battle between Orlais and Ferelden. The Rebel Queen, with fire red hair, has climbed atop the ruined chariot and is holding aloft her battle. Okay, well, maybe I might be wasting money to buy that. I'm gonna hold off for now. Okay. That was a battle. It's awesome. It wasn't a battle. It was a, merchant. Oh, right, Redcliff. That looks pretty. That's awesome. Oh no, go back. I wanted to get a screenshot of this. Here, let's see. F12. Nice. That's beautiful. Have a house here. Maybe this is a farmhouse. Okay. Some guy over there. Maybe he's going to start the quest. Very cool.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I'm here to see Arl Aemon. What do you mean? Is there a problem? Get out of my way. I have no time for slack-jawed fools.
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what? I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean. There's a civil war going on, if you haven't noticed. Let's see.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn.
Dang.
Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Right. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Nice chantry. Here. Screenshot.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I am a Grey Warden here to speak with Arl Eamon. I came to see Arl Eamon. I'm Eindar, my business is my own. I'm going to probably say this. I came to see Arl Eamon.
You're here to see my brother? I see. Is it important business?
I certainly think so. I kind of want to keep it private. I don't want them to know I'm a Grey Warden yet. I suppose it is. It's also private.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, you have come at an inopportune time. Ill luck plagues the village, and the Arl is taken to his bed with sickness. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are we talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
First I have some questions.
By all means.
Why don't you just evacuate the village?
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
Okay. What happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Is there a way into the castle to get at the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
I've heard enough.
Then you will help us?
Very well, I will help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you? Sure.
Of course.
You have some of Arl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the Urn of Sacred ashes.
question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay. Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you? Should things go amiss?
Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
I think I've already asked
I
this.
do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead? Spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
So what happens when the battle's over?
We can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Okay. I'm not going to say that. There should be a word I'm going to say. I should get back to
Very
work.
well. Luck be with you, my friend.
All right. Morgan disproves. Oh well. I disprove of Morgan. All right. All right, well, I think I'm going to end my episode here. Thank you very much. I'll explore what I can in Redcliffe next episode and, yeah, start defending this village from the zombie attack. Thank you very much, and have a good day.